Hello guys, it's Absko here again with a new topic, and today we're going to talk about if organizing an esports tournament as a startup game developer is a good idea. Now, video gaming is not anymore just a hobby that some introverts play in their free time. In the last few years, it has been considered as a hobby that can bring also loads of profit, and that's why everyone is playing it. Based on some recent studies, around 65% of adults casually play video games on a daily basis, including females too. So there actually is a high number of females playing video games these last few years, showing that gaming is not so much man oriented anymore. Recent studies also suggest that nearly every gamer owns a Twitch account from which it shares to the world its gameplay and obtains profit in the same time. So, likewise, with all of these developments in the gaming industry and the increase in interest to play video games, esports tournaments have also shown up and gained too much attention. What's esports? So, esports are there are many definitions, but overall, it can be said that they are competitive gaming tournaments with hefty prizes and crazy audiences. uh, Winning prizes can vary. Like, for example, some tournament can just pay the winners, let's say $500, but there are also tournaments like Dota 2 tournaments that the winner can take up to 40 million US dollars at home. Yeah, you heard it right. You might think that these tournaments don't have a big number of audiences. Well, that is not true. As for year 2021, it was calculated that there are around 474 million esports viewers around the world. Like so, this number is only on the increase in as the years pass by. So it can be seen that the number of chances to promote a newly developed gaming company or a newly developed game, it's insane with the help of these tournaments. That's why I made this topic. So why not organize a tournament of your own? It's totally legal, doable, and will for sure put your game on the map. Moving on to the first tip, finding the right audience. To create an effective marketing strategy in order to gain attention for your tournament, you must be aware of the esports industry. It is ridiculous to believe that in the year we are right now, all esports supporters uh, belong to the same group. Like all conventional sports, esports also is divided into a variety of genres. The kind of games that the audience enjoy can be used to classify them. Some of the games are player versus player or PvP, first person shooters, real time strategy, multiplayer online battle arena, massively multiplayer online role playing games. So finding your exact audience is key. That makes all the difference at the end. If your objectives and those of the sponsors align, it may lead to a fruitful and prolonged partnership for all parties involved. But if you're, as in the case we're talking about, organizing the tournament on your own, of course, it's easy for you to know this part, as you already know which genre your game belongs to. But if you think of organizing a tournament which doesn't involve your game as a developer, but some other game, then of course you need to understand the tips above. Tip number two, finding the right channels. Now, hypothetically speaking, you as a game developer have organized the tournament, and now it's necessary for you to find the right platforms to promote the tournament. But also that the platforms that will stream it live when it's happening. Two most popular platforms for this job are Twitch and YouTube Gaming. But of course, if there are some other platforms that they might not be that much recognized, but that offer you a sponsorship deal, then yeah, it is advisable for you to take it. Tip number three, influencer marketing. Like in any other industry, this strategy will also turn out very productive in esports too. Imagine being able to take Shroud, Ninja, or Tens as actual players in the tournament, or just taking part in streaming the tournament would be a success even before its launch. Those gamers, figuratively speaking, in football terms, are like having in one page the likes of Cristiano, Messi, or Benzema. So, if not for anything else, Attention is guaranteed, and that's what you need these days. But what it matters then, it's how will you use this attention. Again, the idea it's not to always bring the best and most known gamers take part in your organized tournament, because never underestimate some of the underdogs that are in the industry, as they might make the tournament even more fun than the ones that were mentioned above. Tip number four, sponsorships. When organizing a tournament, equipment is key to everything. Every PC must be high end and compatible with whatever game you bring to it. Not only that, but minor things like keyboards, mouse, headset, chair, and even the mousepad must be at a high standard. Moreover, the venue must be compatible with all the necessary equipment to be able to host a tournament. Things such as normal distribution of electricity and fast internet support should not be even a question. This is why going through gaming stores and trying to buy everything mentioned above on your own is just out of the question. Plus, it would turn out far more expensive than just finding a sponsor. So it is a mandatory to find a sponsor about each and every detail. For gaming equipment, it might be easier, as in many cases there is only one sponsor you need to find, and that sponsor can provide you with all the gaming equipment required for a smooth gameplay. Tip number five, prize pool. As mentioned earlier, esports tournaments prize money can be insanely huge, like 40 million for gaming tournament. That sounds even crazier than it looks. But of course, as a small startup company, adjustments can be made. There are many gaming tournaments that the prize pool ranges from $5,000 to $20,000. At this price tag, you are looking at a high number of new gamers that might not be that famous, but still will bring something to the table. But if you're thinking in recruiting some of the best gamers out there, like the ones mentioned above, Shroud or Ninja, then you need to really break the bank and be ready to spend more than $200,000, which again might turn up as a great investment for the future of your company. Topic number six, online or hosted at the venue. This is a very important question, as it completely shapes the structure of the tournament you are seeking to organize. Well, the answer differs, and it all relies on the budget. And as expected, a new gaming startup is quite low on the budget, so for them it would be much better to just stick to online tournaments. As after the pandemic, they are completely doable. But let me point out that organizing an online tournament is not as easy as it sounds. It is just less costly, because as for the difficulty level, it's not that those two differ, so the online and the venue option. Lastly, the main problem with online tournaments is cheating, as it's far easiest for gamer to just be on the other side of the screen and use cheats. That's why developing a good anti-cheating engine is a must. But a great upside though is that renting a big venue, it won't be required, it won't be needed, as you are doing it online. So the cost that you would have spent if you would have rented a venue, they can be used to increase the prize pool of the tournament and make the tournament more feasible and gain more attention for better gamers to join on it. Lastly, it can be said that esports has a lot to offer, so if you're in any way involved in the gaming community, it is a must for you to also be involved in these tournaments. Moreover, it is an innovative marketing strategy with significant potential for businesses of all sizes, especially for small gaming developers, to make them recognized in quite fast manner. That's why adapting some of these strategies that are mentioned above, but also being creative and thinking out of the box, could turn out highly beneficial for you.